renowned Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has revealed that herdsmen were not always criminals and kidnappers but were forced into the act as a form of self-defense. The cleric added that herdsmen learned kidnapping from the Niger Delta militants, particularly the Movement for the Emancipation of the Niger Delta (MEND). According to him, it was when herdsmen became victims of cattle rustling that they learned some of their current acts to be able to defend themselves. He added that if the Nigerian government could give amnesty to the Niger Delta militants, then it should be able to give amnesty to the herdsmen also. Gumi made the submissions on Tuesday during an appearance on AIT, noting that only about 10% of herdsmen are criminals, but if the government gives amnesty to the remaining 90%, the criminals among them will be exposed. In his words, we didn't take a different route of trying to solve this problem, and that is why we are still here today. And when we say amnesty, we don't mean that anyone proved to be involved in murder should go free as such, Gumi said. They learned kidnapping from MEND. I do not see any difference. They were the first victims of rustling. Their cattle is their oil. What we are seeing now is more of an insurgency than banditry. I can say 10% of the herders are criminals, not 90%. In the end, they took up weapons to protect themselves from extinction. They themselves can take care of the little remnants of criminals among themselves because they don't want anybody to bring mayhem to them. It will be recalled that Gumi once blamed the government for the decision of the herdsmen to take up arms, saying they felt neglected. The cleric blamed Nigerians for contributing to insecurity, adding that herdsmen are only interested in their cows. Meanwhile, the spokesperson of the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Mohammed Yerima, has denied the report that the military is benefiting from terrorism. The Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi on Thursday alleged that military authorities are not interested in ending terrorism in the country because they're making billions of naira from it. Gumi, who has been having meetings with bandits in an attempt to negotiate with them, stated this while speaking on Arise TV. This man is going higher every day. Higher in the sense that with all his submissions every day, first and foremost, at least it's established that those who are crying here and there, those who are shouting from pillar to post, saying the herdsmen have done this, have done that, it is now a confirmation. Whether they are 2% to, whether they are 1% to, those who have been shouting, who have been complaining, that means they are right. So they are not just making any form of allegations that is not genuine. And recently, the governor of Ondo State has said majority of the people who are arrested in this kidnapping that they speak Fufude. So this man is now telling us that because they learned it from Niger Delta militants. So the Niger Delta militants, they were not going from one country, from one state to another, from one. At least I know a lot of people will have a different way of viewing this whole thing. Well, that's just where I'm even bringing it from. We have a lot of reasons, to counter what this man is saying because it's not making sense. So the Niger Delta now went around the whole country, every local government, every state, you see them. Niger Delta, you see them all over the place. Is that what you are saying? So the 10% that he's talking about makes up of all the presence of all these herdsmen in all the local governments, in all the communities in this country. So the Niger Delta were going about taking people's life, doing all manner of things from one community to another. So it's not justifying it. So then since now it's still confirming or still trying to buttress the reason why you are making excuses for them. So if you are making excuses for them, so what about other Nigerians that are suffering in one way or the other? So why is it that they have not taken it to harms? Because people all who are being caught, who are armed robbers, thieves, When they catch them, they will tell you that, say, oh, the reason why I'm doing it is because I wanted to pay my bills, I wanted to put food on my children's table, this and this, I want to help my parents, I want to help my whatever. Does the court understand that language? No. The question is that if you are caught doing all manner of things, when you get to court, are they going to use that one to say, oh, because of that, say, yeah, you could not feed yourself, that was why you went into crime. Oh yeah, let us really use him because he didn't do it intentionally. Does that happen? And you now say, I'm just going by what he said because it's more than that 10% that he's talking about. So that 10%, how many of them have been arrested? You know that the northern elders now have queried Buhari and Gabashew, saying that there are a lot of these herdsmen are on trial. They are now asking which country. Is it not the same country that we are? You see the way they are lying. The Bauchi governor justify they are carrying arms here and there so they can do it. So you see the way they are making up excuses for these people. And you, all of you now, you now be shouting Eastern Security Network, oh, this and that, this and this and that. Even the government established Amotekun, they say they cannot carry arms. The police telling us that they cannot arrest them. Meanwhile, Hisba is arresting police, even police, or not even civilians, or to the extent they are arresting police. So it's really a pathetic situation. And it is this Gumi telling us that if these people are not how did he put it? If they are not incorporated, he wants them to be recruited into the Nigeria army. That them, if Nigerian government cannot do that, that means Nigerians should expect their life. They should expect to be kidnapped. You can imagine such a statement. You know, a lot of people really blasted this man. Now you are not telling us as a result. I don't even know how to even bring this man matter because it is somehow irritating. They are justifying evil, and that is why they want the northerners, the southerners, to be quiet. That's because they themselves, they are going through the same thing. So why are you people crying? We are going through the same thing. A lot of them just coming out talking what I don't even understand. True to God, when I see some posts from these so-called leaders from the north, I feel like weeping. Just imagine what this man is saying. No, you can imagine. You can imagine what this man is talking about, that they learnt it from them. So you have to clap for them. Oh, so because of that, they now went to go and be buying gun. Who licensed the gun for them? Why is it that they have not been arrested? Because from all indications across the country, these people have not been arrested any day. They try to pamper them, and that is what it says. So now, we are talking about bandits now. We don't even know whether they are the same people as bandits because it's now making an excuse for another this thing. Because like I said, very soon they will tell you that they are going to give amnesty to herdsmen as well. Because the rate at which these people are going is really baffling and so surprising that we are in this country with this kind of people, with this kind of mindset. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this matter.